It's Pipi Time, Pipi Time. Lempicka's never over 'cause it's Pipi Time. Hi, I'm Lauren,
And I'm Sarah.
and welcome to Pipi Time. You know our guest. Woo! You know our guest from Anastasia, Moulin Rouge, and most recently the smash hit Death Becomes Her. It's
Kyle Brown. Woo! Woo!
hello, welcome to Pipi Time.
Welcome to
Hi,
We're so happy to have you here.
thanks. I'm happy to be here.
Good, yay. So our first question is just to tell us a little bit about your time with Lempicka, when you signed on to the show, and what your involvement was there.
Okay, first of all, I just noticed your t-shirts, so I have to comment on your t-shirts because they're amazing.
Made by Sarah.
I did make
I've actually seen these in person, but I noticed them just now. That's very funny. Okay, Lempicka.
Yes.
My involvement started with the Broadway production.
Mhm.
That's kind of a lie because um Eden has been my friend for a long time, but honestly, not as long as her involvement with Lempicka. So we became friends through the pandemic, and she post-pandemic was Lempicka in La Jolla. Is that right?
Yeah, 2022.
Mhm.
Um, and so when she started that journey with Lempicka, I went and saw it there. So that's, I guess, where my journey with Lempicka really began. But my personal involvement with the show began with the Broadway production.
Mhm.
And yeah, I auditioned a bunch of times. It was crazy.
What was your first song you auditioned with?
I'm trying to, this is a good question and good test of my memory. I think we just sang from the show,
Oh,
Oh,
really?
which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Wouldn't know.
Oh no, I sang Open Arms. I sang a pop song, Open Arms.
yeah, you
Okay.
did.
That
Yeah.
kind of is fitting for this style of the show.
Yeah, it said like pop rock, and I was like, uh, I didn't really think of myself as like a pop rock singer, and I have that song in my book that I sing sometimes, and it
Mm-hmm.
worked.
It
Yeah,
sure did.
sure did.
Yeah, I always say it got me through the necessary step of like doing that to then be able
Mhm.
to sing the material because I'm like, that's really what you want to see. You want to
Right.
see me do the material. So can we just like skip this part, please?
Mhm.
So I sang that, and I think my first call was a dance call with Raja. And so I danced and then I had to sing after that. And then we came back and like danced again and sang again and then read sides. And then I think I came back another time and read some more sides. And then maybe one more time after that. And maybe it was four times of like doing the sides. So at which point you're like, you guys have already seen this so many times.
Is that typical for like auditions to have you back that many times?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's just a matter of like certain people aren't in the room and
Mm.
that have to be in the room um, in order to make the final decision. And yes, they film it, but if they can come, they'd rather see you in person and meet you in person. Um, Other times it's maybe they just want to see you do it again to make sure, it's a big decision for them too,
Yeah, that
uh,
makes sense.
to trust. But I will say my experience through those auditions were some of my favorite of my career. Hold on one second and let me see if I can turn down this monitor because I don't want to listen to Death Becomes Her today.
I don't think I would ever say that personally.
Well, it's actually not that I don't want to listen to Death Becomes Her. It's that I can't have it's like a sensory overload, so I can't
I get it.
think. Um, the audition process was probably one of my favorite of my career. It was just such a warm, welcoming room.
That's so good to
And
hear.
working with Rachel was awesome. It like reignited something in me that I had kind of lost throughout my time here because you just start working and it took me back to like college or like even before that when I was like learning just to play and like learning like the just like the basics of acting and not thinking so much about like product and thinking more about like what is this character like actually like asking questions. What is this character doing in the scene? What does this character want? Where are they coming from? And you're like, oh, right. And yeah,
Yeah.
you do that work going in, but to actually like do it in the room with a director who's giving you feedback and giving you their opinion,
Right.
was like just super exciting. It was really exhilarating. And I was like, oh, right. This is why I started to do this. Like,
Mhm.
because it's fun and it's like playtime.
Yeah.
Um, and it like reignited like my imagination and like my childlike spirit, to
I love
think
that.
and to kind of get out of my own head and just like play and try things. And that's also because of her and that room, because it was so kind. It made me feel like I could. And like, maybe even do something that I would fail at and it would be fine.
Mhm. Which
Take a risk.
is exactly our next question. We talked to Raja,
Oh
and
God.
no, he was
No, it's a
talking
good thing. It's
about,
a good thing. It's a good thing.
yeah, he was talking about how the bakers before Madeline's almost got cut, and you were a huge part in keeping those bakers.
Hmm.
It's a little bit about that.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. And I love that. But that's because that room, again, made you feel like you could just, first of all, bring yourself into the story.
Hmm.
Um, as I mean, it being a queer story,
Hmm.
like, it'll, I grew up in a time where sometimes that was like something you were told you had to kind of hide.
Right.
Mhm.
And like, just to rewind a bit, like my first experience of original Broadway cast was Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. And that was such a liberating show because they were like, yeah, be as gay
Right.
as you can.
Hmm.
And so I've kind of like taken that throughout my career and been like, yeah, why am I hiding this? This is my fucking superpower. I am gay as
Right.
hell.
Hmm.
Yes. And like let's celebrate it. And so like it that was just a choice that I made to be like flamboyant and
Uh-huh.
fabulous after as that exit happened because it to be honest, we all kind of felt like a little bit eggy. Do you know what that means when I say eggy? Like egg on face. Like we were like, this feels weird. Like why we didn't quite understand the point of it
Why?
and
Yeah.
like why we were doing it. And so you kind of have to then make a decision to make something out of it. And you
Hmm.
as an actor have that ability.
Hmm.
We're
Next,
we're so glad that it got to stay in.
yeah, we are.
Me too.
Our next segment might be a little hard because you're in a dressing room, but we're going to make it work
Okay.
and it's going to be wonderful.
Oh God. Okay.
It's called show and tell.
Show
Oh
and tell.
great. Okay. Great.
So you're gonna have like 20 seconds to find something in your dressing room or in the theater, wherever you feel like you want to go,
Okay.
and find something to show and tell us, and we will also be participating.
Great.
So, so whenever you're ready, or if you just
Just
don't,
I get to just choose what I want to show you
whatever you
first.
want to
Yeah.
show and tell us.
I want to show. Oh, I'm plugged in. Hold on, I'm wiping things out. Well, because I'm in here, I'm going to show you things in here because I love my room. This is my
Yeah.
picture wall.
Ah,
These are all my
so
friends.
cute.
And like, if I zoom in, you can see there's Eden.
Cute.
Our
And
bestie.
Eden. That's my mom.
Hi,
Looking
Mom.
Oh.
gorge. My dog.
Love.
Lots of dog pictures. Me and
Mhm.
Nick. Yeah. Me being
That's so
fabulous and gay.
cute.
Yes,
Yeah, this is like my favorite little nook.
I love
That's so
that.
cute, especially because you spend like a significant amount of time in there.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I like to be able to see like the people that bring joy to me.
Mhm.
They're
I love
right here, always.
always.
Speaking
Okay.
That's
of,
so
here's
cute.
my show and tell, I think was maybe pictured in one of those pictures
Okay.
because my show and tell is this Ivy Park
Of work.
Adidas swimsuit from one Miss Eden Espinoza, who let me in on a little piece of intel that you once wore this.
Oh yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Eden and I sparked her obsession with Ivy Park because I was very, very obsessed. Like I literally gave all my money to Beyonce. Between that and her concert,
You
like
should.
yeah. And so every time they would have a release, it's a hype release, so it's
Mhm.
limited. And I had the inside scoop because my dresser at Moulin Rouge, his partner works for Parkwood. And Beyonce's company, and so they would give me. I shouldn't probably tell people this, but it's okay. It's fine.
You can cut it.
Um, they would give me the family and friends like day before thing, so we
Mhm.
could get it ahead of time, and I would share it with Eden. And so yeah, this is Ivy Park. This one,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
the
what I
same
thought.
same drop. And how did I wear that? Oh God, we as you can see, like there's a lot of dressing up with me and my
Mhm.
friends. I'm a
Mhm.
clown here.
Yes.
Um, speaking of childlike spirit, they like bring that out of me. So shout out to my friends. Um, so that was when that happened, is when we were, playing dress up as, almost 40-year-olds do.
Thank
As you
God.
Or
should.
should.
Yeah.
Yes, should.
Yeah,
Okay.
this was from
For
the
my
closet sale, and that's what's happening there.
Wait, speaking of closet sales, not just to give a little promo shout out. You guys obviously shopped at the Aiden sale?
Hmm.
I want to do one.
Yes, you should.
Would you shop at mine?
Yes, Pipi Time sponsors Kyle's closet
we
sale.
endorse
Okay.
we endorse Kyle's closet.
Because I need a big purge. And I just watched some documentary about fast fashion and how scary that is. And
Mm.
Yep.
so I want people to use my clothes. They're good
And
clothes.
Do it.
they
Rent a
are.
room at Ripley, and then you just
All
do
right.
it.
I'm going to do it.
You heard
I'll
it
keep you
first
posted.
here.
Okay. For my show and tell, I have a little booby number of our favorite Helen Sharp.
Yes.
Made
That's
for
amazing.
Thank you. This will be going to Lauren to match their shirt.
Yes. How did you make that? Did you
I
find that?
did.
Oh my God, you made that? That's
Yes, I did.
amazing.
Shout
I'm
out to
obsessed.
Crayola Air Dry Clay. We love Crayola. That's how I would do my childlike spirit. I like to play with little kids' crafts.
Yes. Oh my gosh, like Play-Doh. Remember Play-Doh?
Love Play-Doh.
They have like that something that didn't I don't think existed when I was younger, kinetic sand. Have
Mhm.
you played with that? That stuff is wild. I was like,
Yeah.
I played with that for a straight 30 minutes one day. I was like,
No,
wow.
it's truly
Sober.
like magical
Yes,
because
no,
what is it?
truly.
Yeah.
Our
Oh, can
next,
I show you something else
yes,
actually?
Yes,
show
absolutely.
us.
Because I on the way here, I was like, I have to talk about this. On the way here, I'll because this is Lempicka related, I text Matt Gold,
Mhm.
um, because I was listening to
Hmm.
Speed
Yep.
on the train, as you do, and I straight up listened to that song like 5 times in a row
Yeah,
because
as you
it's
should.
that fucking good. And I told him, I was like, I listen to it almost every day and do like a dramatic reading, like a lip sync for your life,
Mhm.
Hmm.
as a dance party as I'm listening to it every day. Because,
Crying and throwing ass.
yes, because it's so good. It
Can I
is
tell you
so,
a secret?
yes.
I still haven't listened to Speed
Why? Because it breaks your
because it's
heart?
so sad.
I know. I know it is. It's both. It
It's
for me.
both.
It's giving like fucking Rent meets Evita, like giving you like the Rent music vibe where you're like, yes,
Mhm.
this music is fucking dope. And then there's like so much drama overlaid with that
Yeah.
that I'm just like, this is beyond brilliant. Beyond.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. You know what? I'll listen to it today. I'll do it.
Yeah. But when she says, you stole my soul,
I know
I,
that hurts
it's
so
like,
bad.
yeah, it's heart out
Yeah,
moment.
if there was an edit of the song that like didn't have the sad parts,
Yeah,
It's be
would
a
it would
minute
be my
long.
number one song.
I understand that.
That's a great thing to show.
All right. So for our next bit, it's a
This is
little
just for
bit
you too.
of a quiz that we've made
This
a
next
special
bit.
bit just for you. It is called Are You Gays? So you are gay, allegedly, and you are in a show with a song about gay called For the Gays,
Yeah.
in which Megan Hilty and sometimes Kaylee Cronin or Natalie Charles Ellis sing about many gay icons. And
Yes.
so we are going to ask you some questions about these icons to see if you really are gay.
Oh God, this is so scary, but I better get them right.
Some of them are harder than others.
Okay.
Okay, so our first question is about the one, the only Cleopatra.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
What year was Cleopatra born? And if you need a hint for this one, we can give you a hint.
Yes, I definitely
Okay,
need a hint.
think of like a funny number.
69.
Correct.
She's
Ding, ding,
born in
ding.
69 BC.
Work. Okay.
Hey, stop it.
Point. Check.
He was excited about that.
He was excited. Okay,
Oh, hi.
this is Ziggy.
Hi.
Okay, Judy Garland is next.
Okay.
So on Drag Race, a veteran for the makeover episode said that he thought he killed Judy Garland.
Oh, God.
What was his name?
I thought you guys. This is the problem with Drag Race is there's so much
There's
content
there
that
is so much.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I forget who was on last season. You could have given me an easy one, like who did the great Snatch Game? Judy Garland, Jinx Monsoon. There,
Right,
I win.
right. And you know what? We kind of went back and forth on this because I was like, well, I know his name off the top of my head. I didn't have to look it up, but also I'm stupid and so I'd know that.
Like, what season even? It's
Seven,
recent-ish. Oh,
season
Seth.
7, because it was Jinx's original season. Or
Yeah,
no,
I
it was
haven't.
season 5.
The
Wow,
fact that you can pull out a number at all is very impressive.
wild. No, people like in people like quote Drag Race constantly and like can name like the people from that season and the like who won that. I'm like, what?
I can
Yeah.
only
Like,
do it to a certain point because I did stop watching because I was like, it's all too much. There's too many people, there's too many things to keep up with.
yeah. I mean, I love it. I fucking love Drag Race, and I feel like a bad gay for not knowing that, but I don't know it.
It's
It's okay.
okay.
His name was Dave, by the way.
Oh, hey, Dave. I hope you didn't.
I
I
mean,
hope you.
Jinx said as Judy that he didn't, so I think he's in
Okay,
the.
he's in the
Yeah.
clear.
Okay, our next question is about the one, the only Lady Gaga. This one should theoretically be easy.
Okay.
Name one song from Art Pop that isn't applause.
Aura. Yeah, she's
Good.
like, she's close to my number one. It's like Lady Gaga,
Okay.
Beyonce,
She's my number one. Here she is.
That is
love
true.
her. I fucking love her.
Mhm.
Next up, this one's easy. What musical did Cher perform as every character?
West Side Story.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Hello.
Next
All
one.
right. Our last question is about the one, the only Celine Dion.
Queen.
Because of her, quote, sharp-looking smile, Celine was known as what in high school?
Where did you guys find this?
I don't know. This was one Lauren found.
I found it on Google.
Lauren, this is a deep dive. I don't know. Wait, say the question in one more time and maybe I can guess.
Okay. Because of her sharp-looking smile, Celine was known as what in high school?
I have no idea.
Vampire Queen.
Oh my God, that's so mean.
Maybe it was nice.
Maybe it's an endearing
was
quality.
Maybe it was
empowering.
like she was so like cool.
Yeah. Okay. If anyone comes for Celine, though, I'm coming for them because she is queen.
And that's on record.
Yeah. She is the ultimate queen. And
I-
also people like say have vampire vibes. You know, I have like villain vibes because I'm
You give
giving like
Cullen. You could
yeah.
be a Cullen for
Yeah.
sure.
I have like very sharp features, but I live for that.
Yeah.
But I'm not mean.
No, nice vampires.
Yeah.
So I'd say you're pretty gay. That
I'd say you're
I'm
right.
pretty
you
gay.
can stay.
Yes. I get to keep the card.
Yes. This next section is my favorite section.
Okay.
It's called Rapid Fire.
Oh dear.
We're going to ask you some rapid fire questions. Don't think about it too hard. Whatever comes to mind, it goes.
Okay.
So, starting off, if you had to throw a themed party tomorrow, what would the theme be?
Circus.
Love. If your Tadej was a Ken doll, what would his Ken job be?
Oh, banker? Isn't he is a banker, right?
Yeah, great.
I'm like,
What was the last TV show you binge watched?
I'm currently watching Hacks.
Love.
great.
Very good. Very good. Who is your style inspiration?
Oh, oh, uh, Austin Butler.
Okay.
Like it's tough because Tilda Swinton. It's like male,
that's
female,
a
like
great
both. It's yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Who or what was your rose and thorn of today? Do you
So
know what
far.
that is?
Yeah, of like literally today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably today.
Oh, Rose, happening. Thorn, the trains.
Hmm.
Because the A train is not being cute this weekend.
Oh, that's good to know.
What is one fashion trend you can't stand?
Caprice. I mean, it's not a
Okay.
trend anymore, but like
If you still hate them, you still hate them.
Yeah.
skinny jeans.
Okay.
Hate. Oh, go away.
What is a non-performance based hobby that you have?
Um, uh, non-performant reading. I'm
Okay.
reading, you know.
That
Yeah.
counts, yeah. I just started The Wicked book last night.
Have you ever read?
I haven't. I've never read a book before.
Is that true?
No,
Oh, I was like,
I
that's
believed you
crazy.
for a second.
it's really
I was like,
impressive.
wow, that's crazy. It's a good book. It's really different from the musical.
It's different.
I've heard, I know some of the things about it that are different from the musical.
Yeah, I love it though. And quick tangent. I
Mhm.
went to a boarding school for performing arts, and we had to read that book for our summer reading. And that we read that book the summer before the show opened, the musical opened on Broadway. So then I became obsessed with the Broadway show when I knew it was happening, and I saw it 14 times in the first year.
Yeah, you did.
Did you ever see Eden on it?
No,
We have some we have
I
some
know.
stories.
I've actually made her watch while I watch because yeah, she is queen.
Yeah.
Dream
Obviously.
queen, Eden queen,
Hmm.
Mhm. Correct.
Queen.
That makes sense. Can you tell us a fun fact about your dog?
Her name was Daisy when we got her, but we
Mhm.
changed it to Dallas because she's definitely not a Daisy, and she came from Dallas. And Nick was also playing a character on the other two named Dallas at this time that we got her.
That's very cute.
That's a great fun fact. What is your favorite piece of art in your house or in your dressing room? Oh, no, okay, great,
Well,
good.
you have to tell us about the art that's in your house.
Oh God, I hope Nick watches this. Nick likes to dumpster dive. I say
I do too.
he got it from his mom. They like to find things and repurpose them, which is fabulous.
Mhm.
But we have this piece of art on our wall in our living room. I wish I had a picture that I could show you, but I think it was maybe a tabletop that like someone painted on, and now it's just like it's green and there's like streaks in it. But I literally say like I make a joke that there's a piece of trash on our wall just to
Yeah,
kind of be
Well,
stupid.
here, wait.
a little bit it is.
Yeah,
This
and it actually is great and it's very cool.
this is my naked lady,
Hey, naked lady.
and
Sure, where?
she was in the trash. She was a
Yeah,
trash painting.
I mean, there are treasures to be found in the trash.
For
My mom
sure.
hates her.
A lot of my college furniture came from like people's curbs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, like Nick's mom is actually she still does this to this day. She'll find things that are like left on the side of the road and then she'll like repurpose them and give them new life. And now she's gotten to the point where she starts selling them because
Yeah.
her
Right. Can't
she
have
has
that much.
so much stuff.
Hmm.
Mhm. Oh, that was great.
Yes, you'll have to send us a picture of the
Mhm.
The
wall trash.
trash, wall trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it in post.
I hope Nick watches this.
Oh, we'll send it.
What is your favorite kind of cookie?
Chocolate chip,
Mm.
brand, culture.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll have to look into that.
Have you never had culture espresso cookies?
I don't
no.
think
You
so.
guys, you gotta
Are
go.
they just in New York or something?
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
send
well,
them
I
to you.
live in Michigan,
Okay,
so
well, when you come back, you gotta go.
okay, I
Make
will.
it a bit.
We'll put it on the list.
Yeah. What is the most number of tracks you have covered on a show? But we found out that this is your first time swinging.
Tis this, 8.
8.
Wow.
Do you
Yeah.
All
cover all the
male
male tracks?
ensemble?
Yeah, it's all I mean, it changed a little bit because like Torian and Josh are now considered principals. So there's 2 principals and then 6 male ensemble. But yeah,
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
it is crazy. There's like
I,
split it up between Lakota and I. It's like
Mhm.
we have 4 and 4 that are our primary.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah.
That sounds more manageable.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Do you enjoy doing the assistant role? What's his name?
Oh, Stefan, yes. I just did it on what's today? I think I did it on Wednesday, no, Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
Um, and yeah, it's so fun. He's so fabulous.
Do you like that wig?
Thankfully they opted out of the wig for me the second time I did it. They let me
Okay,
try with
because
my
I did see the picture of you in the wig. It's not for you, I'm gonna
right.
say.
That's the thing. It's not that it's awful, it's that it doesn't suit me.
No,
And
it's
like
not for your face.
yeah, and like my character, the way my Stefan kind of operates, it just didn't really make sense. It makes sense for Josh.
Yeah,
But
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
So you just did
yes,
like your natural hair.
it's great.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. Fuck, Marry, Kill,
Oh dear.
principal, ensemble, or swing.
Um, marry the principal because they're making the most money,
Okay.
and then fucking kill. Okay,
Yeah.
fucking kill. Uh oh, I'm gonna fuck the swing because they're probably not as tired and kill the ensemble.
That's great.
I love that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Next, did you have a childhood nickname?
No, but I have an adult nickname,
Oh,
Share with class.
Kiki. My friends call
Kiki?
me Kiki. Yeah,
That's so cute.
yeah, it's pretty cute.
Where
okay.
did it come from?
Yeah, where does that come from?
I don't know. I think maybe because we listened to like Let's Have a Kiki a lot.
Do you listen to the Glee, Let's
Let's
Have a
have a
Kiki
Kiki turkey
Turkey
lurkey
Lurkey Time?
time.
No, I'm like not a. I wasn't that into Glee. Not I wasn't into Glee. It wasn't like coming out when I was at a point in
Hmm.
my life where I would watch that. Does that make sense? I
Yes.
don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I don't think I said that correctly, but you get what
No,
I'm
no, you
saying.
did.
no, yeah, we know what you meant. We know what you meant. Does somebody asking you too many questions in a row annoy you?
I don't think so.
Good, because we're doing it now.
It's like I don't feel annoyed.
And lastly, questions from us. Would you say we're best friends now?
We're best friends. You're my best friend. You sure?
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Also, I love that picture of Eden behind you. That's
The
like
alphabet?
This
no,
one.
the alphabet fuck shot. It's like
We
Yeah,
got
one.
we have
it's
matching ones of that signed by Celise and Nick Adams and Eden Espinosa.
Yes. Was that from her summer concert series?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
We made everyone sign it.
Then when I was on tour, there's the road boxes that the guys travel with. The head
Mhm.
carp, he's like been there since the beginning. He comes in and out, but he has all Elphaba shots signed, and hers was sitting up there. So I would always see her when I was out there.
That's
Aw.
so
Did
cute.
you was your track ever the one in One Short Day that you got to say the wizard will see you now?
Oh no, but I would love. I think I might be aging into that track though. Because
Okay.
that's like I think it's the father who does that.
Oh, I don't think I ever really clocked that.
Yeah, I think it's like the older gentleman,
Yeah, we've
which
told Eden many times she should be Madame Morrible, and she says she's not old enough. I said, okay, Dr. Dillamond, then.
which honestly I think she'd be great at. And we've talked about her doing that, and I'm like, that's the track. That's the princess
Yeah.
track.
The first
It,
female Dr. Dillamond?
Come on.
I
that'd be
think it,
iconic.
No, but she's got to come back into that show at some point as one of those two characters.
I think
Mhm.
so.
It would
Yeah,
be
whoa, split
so
track.
brilliant.
Split track is
Yes.
crazy.
They share scenes together, but I think
She
she
can
has
do it.
she can do it. She can
Yeah,
do both.
she's capable.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
So,
Okay, so now we have some rapid fire from the people. We asked, you saw our followers
Yeah.
for some questions, and so now we have those for you.
Cool.
so Becca asks, what's your favorite beanie or hat that you own?
This is my new favorite hat.
Yeah.
I wore it for today. This
It's
is
so
my
good.
mantra. No fucks.
No fucks 2025.
Okay, Izzy asks, Moodang or Pesto the Penguin?
I have oh yes, I do know who that is.
Okay.
Oh, that's so hard. They're both so cute. I think the hippo, he's so cute.
Okay.
Moodang.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Kai asks, what is your favorite show at CCM?
Oh my God. Wow, really going back. The favorite show that I did at CCM was probably Little Women. It
Ooh.
was like my last show my senior year, and all my classmates were in it, and it was like
Were you one
really,
of the women?
yeah. I wish I would be a fierce. Who would I be? The mom.
Okay.
No, I was Professor Bear.
Mm.
It was like her love interest, Joe's love interest at the after the other guy who
Right.
seems
After
what's his name? Do you guys remember his name? I don't know.
Wouldn't
I watched it
wouldn't
a
know
lot.
that. Okay. And lastly, Jay asks, what is your favorite pair of heels you own?
Ooh. Oh, God, that's tough. There's so many, and I like them so much. Like platforms, I have this really fierce pair of, they're not necessarily heels, so this is a kind of a lie, but they're platform sneakers
Okay.
that are they're Alexander McQueen, and my friend got them for me, and they're so fab.
That we'll count that.
Thanks.
Our final rapid fire is we ask our last guest to ask a question for our next guest.
Oh,
Your questions are from Beth Level,
icon, another queen.
Yes.
and she asks two questions. One, if you could go back in time to witness anybody's performance, who would it be?
This is on the because we talked about it. Eden is Alphaba.
Yes.
Mhm.
And that would
But
be the
but I
first.
mean also yes, like hands down. There may be some other ones from like the golden age of musical theater that
Mhm.
I would choose to
Mhm.
see too. Like some old Liza, some old Cheetah,
Mhm.
Mhm.
uh, but definitely Eden is Alphaba.
Yeah. We would go with you. We would jump
Yeah.
Yeah,
in that machine.
let's go.
If you were to direct a Hallmark movie about a Broadway musical, what would it be about? Like, what would the plot be of this Hallmark movie?
Oh my God, that is so random.
I know.
I don't know why. It was
That
she
they're
just
really
came
like
up with
making me
like,
think. I'm like,
yeah.
okay. To a gay couple. I don't
Yes.
Okay.
know.
Yes.
There would
Mhm.
be two guys falling in
Hmm.
love
Hmm.
on a farm in New Hampshire.
Hmm.
And let's just tie it back to White Christmas. They have to like put on a show.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, and that's it. End of
It's
story.
gay
And then
white
it snows
Christmas.
at the end.
Okay.
Yes.
This
That's a
is
great one. I think Beth will
I
love that.
love I love gay white Christmas.
gay white gay white Christmas.
That's what
Yes.
it's called.
Oh,
It's just called gay white Christmas.
that's actually brilliant. Like someone should make this, okay? Gay white
TM,
Christmas.
TM, TM. We own this.
It was ours first. It was ours first.
Yeah.
So we did a little bit of a deep dive into your Instagram
Oh dear.
and we pulled some photos and we are going to ask you to tell us about this. Your
Segment.
Instagram was actually pretty like
It was pretty tame.
Yeah, I
pretty
don't
clear.
post that much.
Yeah. All right. Oops. So our first one,
Oh,
tell
Yeah.
us about this.
that's me and Allie Luff on the tour of Wicked. She was one of my alphabas out there that I got to go on as Firo with, and I love her. She's still my close friend, and she's a fucking star. If you haven't seen any of her alphaba videos, definitely
Well,
do a
that's
deep
the
dive.
gag is that there is no full Allison bootleg.
How
I'm sure
very
it
fair.
does. To the people out there, if you can send
If
Lauren
you can, please.
a full bootleg of Allison Love Elphaba.
And let me urge everyone who hasn't to go watch her sing She Used to Be Mine because I've never seen it like that.
Yeah, viral. I think that
That
video
woman
went
knows how
viral.
to analyze a text.
Yeah, yeah. And now she's a mommy. She is a mommy with a cute little boy. I love
That's
this
true.
photo.
And also in and Juliet.
Yes, so go see her.
Right.
But this was early touring Wicked for you.
What's the date? 2014.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think we closed in 2015. This was the first national that we did.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, so it must have been early on. I believe we were in Nashville. I want to say this could be wrong, but I think I went on with her in Nashville.
Is this when you
One
were
last
Nick's
video.
understudy?
Nick's, yeah, I was, yeah, and where was Nick? I wonder. I I actually don't recall exactly where he was at that time because I don't think he was sick. I think he was traveling, just
Mm.
a wedding or something.
Our next one, tell us about this.
My God, this is a picture, a group of photos of me and my friends from Walnut Hill. Yeah. Uh, Walnut Hill is a boarding school for performing arts that I went to in Natick, Massachusetts, and I like begged my mom to let me go there. And little did like I begged her to go when I was a junior, and she said no. And then I asked her again, and she let me audition, and I went for my senior year, and I ended up staying and like doing 2 years there because the training. But it was like one of the best highlights of my life, and these are some of my best friends of my life. Um, the one of the guys in not to get sad, but one of the guys in this group of photos passed away probably 15 years ago. So I think this post comes from like remembering him and
Mhm.
celebrating him. I'm not May 10th. Okay. Yeah. And then my other friend Jimmy, who is in the top right corner.
Here.
Yes, um he is a writer for SNL. He writes for SNL right now. He's also been in a bunch of things that you've probably seen him in. He wrote a series that Nick was featured on called Go Go Boy Interrupted. Um, he was also on the other two. So you've
Mhm.
probably seen him around. He's very, very funny.
Love that. Can't believe there's a performing arts boarding school.
Oh my God. Yeah. It was
They make a
amazing.
boarding
And
school funny.
being like a kid who grew up in upstate New York, which is like Republican country, and like my family was religious. Uh, it was so liberating to like go away to like gay sleepaway camp. What it
Yeah, I
felt
was about
like,
to say.
I was like, this is awesome. Yeah, it really like helped me find myself.
Yeah, I love that. And then our last one,
Work.
tell us about this.
Yes, that bitch is fierce. Okay, like I look good. Um, that is from Halloween, I'm guessing 2014. The when we were doing Priscilla, a bunch of the men in the show decided, well, we would always go out every Sunday night. We had this thing where we'd go out every Sunday night, this group of us, even when we were doing our out of town in Toronto, and each person would pick a different restaurant to take you to. Like you would have to find it, and then we would all go. But this was our Halloween. We decided to dress up as gay icons, and I was Cher, obvi.
Obviously.
Um, yeah, there's probably a photo on there somewhere of the group of us. There was like a Lady Gaga, a Madonna, a Whitney, you know.
Can you do a Cher impression?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's terrible. This is going to be like those queens on Drag Race who are forever humiliated after they have to pretend to be Cher.
Yeah,
We,
we'll put
yeah.
that in the compilation.
Just put it on loop.
Listen, we did a Pipi Time episode that was just the two of us that never saw the light of day.
And
That
it
we
never,
did ask each other to do share impressions, and it's way harder than one would think.
It is. And also you just like feel really on the spot, but you know what? Who gives a
dude,
fuck?
we did that was one of our rapid fire questions for Raja, and we said, "Can you do a Cher impression?" And he said yes. And then that was it. Like, yes, I can. No, I will not do it right now.
Clever. He's a clever man.
So that was tell us about this.
Yeah.
Yours was actually pretty tame. We're impressed.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Because
Yeah,
our
I mean,
lives go crazy sometimes.
there are some photos on there that I'm like, am I gonna show that photo? Because there's some,
What's wrong then?
well, no, they're just a little bit thirsty, one might say.
Well, I mean, but we don't need you to tell us about. We know what's going on.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you get the
We
brief.
know why you
You're
posted
And
it.
Pipi
you're
Time,
understanding the brief.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pipi Time is famously a subscriber to the Nick Adams channel,
Private story on
private
his
story. We're like, wait,
Oh,
yeah.
Instagram.
yeah. Oh, wow. I don't
Yeah,
even know
I'll
what
link
goes
it.
on there.
Oh, it's mostly just him at the gym.
Yeah,
I
100%
know
him at
what
the
I
gym,
thought.
and then pictures of Alexis Michelle that get posted like the next day.
Yeah.
Alexis Gilmore.
Alexis Gilmore.
Oh,
You're right.
Who's
and
Alexis Michelle?
the drag queen.
Yeah, she's a
Okay.
different drag.
And she
Um,
did the Liza.
uh-huh.
Hmm.
Alexis
See?
Gilmore.
And then
Okay,
just
final thing is, do you have anything you want to plug, or you want to tell the folks where to find you?
Oh, really bad at this.
it's okay.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I would plug that if I have a sale, you all should come to it because
Yeah,
my
okay.
clothes are fierce and there's lots of really good finds. Because as you know, I love fashion. And
Mhm.
then I'll try to post whenever I go on so you can come watch me
Yes.
and Death Becomes Her. I do know that I'm going to be on for Josh at some point at the end of February because he has a vacation. So I think
Okay.
the last week of February, I'll be on for Josh at some point of that week. So I'll post
Okay.
about that. But just to
I'll
plug
make
that,
a day flight out.
yes, just hop on a flight, see me in three scenes and sing a song. And
It's a good little kind of
it's
track.
it is a great track because he gets to be funny, fabulous, and like not spend too much time on stage. And like,
Do you do the Elvis bit?
no, wait, have you not been back since we opened?
No.
Is it cut?
R.I.P.
Rip. Wow.
R.I.P. Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint.
That's huge news. Breaking news for
I know,
Vikings
right?
Breaking news.
Right, yeah, I know. I did love that part too because I got to do it I had to do his track the last run through in our studio because he had a wedding, and so I got to do it that one time, that Elvis bit.
Damn, I was gonna say, can you do your Elvis impression?
Damn.
That's a
That and the
bummer.
bit where he drags away the harp, and is there still a sound?
No, I know.
That was
It's it's
funny.
yeah.
Right.
It was. It's such like a niche amount of audience members that would understand and like vibe with that I think because it wasn't of mass appeal, the bits is still there, but the sound cue is not there.
Mm.
Because to be honest, I did not figure this out until I had to do it myself. That harp is actually really hard to move. Like
They
it's
said this
not
is a
it's not
Not
technical job.
necessarily
acting.
it's not really a bit. Like I think it turned into a bit, but it's like actually difficult because it wobbles as you try and move it. So you have to hold it with two hands.
Dang.
So funny. Oh,
Okay.
thanks for coming
Maybe
on Pipi Time.
I know. Thanks for having me. I hope I didn't leave you upset now.
no, it's
No.
so okay.
The show is still good, I
I
think.
know. I'm certain that it
I'm
is.
certain.
I would
Could you imagine
just the
that
Elvis part
Elvis is
was my
gone? It
favorite.
ruins the show.
Just completely throws the whole thing off track.
Yeah,
Casing is gone.
I
The
know.
Tony Award gone.
Gone, gone. Well, you know what? The tits are still there, so
Yes, the bobbies are still there.
yeah, they're
The
Bobby.
boob work
still.
in that show is truly incredible.
The boob work is, yeah, really
It's
insane.
iconic.
The boobiography,
Oh my God, it's literally happening right now.
the bongo,
Yeah,
that's so
I can
incredible.
hear it.
The first time I saw that, I didn't know it. I was beside myself.
It's unhinged in the best way possible. That's what
Hmm.
I would say about the show in general. It is deeply unhinged and it understands
That's
that
why
it's
we love it.
unhinged. Yeah,
It's
it's like
so
full camp and
full
not
stupid.
apologizing.
It's so stupid. Like
Stupid,
smart
stupid
and stupid.
funny. Yes, yes. And I just love it.
Don't we all need a little more stupid in our lives?
Yes. Yes. But I do miss my Lempicka, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good. That show was really good.
We
I
talk about it
recently
sometimes.
watched a bootleg.
You
Um,
did?
I did. Because I was doing the compilation of every woman
Oh,
in the
yes, I
history of the
saw.
show. And so of course you have to watch the whole thing. And I was just sobbing at the end. And I kept texting Lauren, like, this show was so good.
It's
Yeah, it was
like
amazing.
no word. Like I can't, if I try to describe,
Yeah, I know, but you got to see it, and I got to do it. And so
Yeah.
that's,
the
We
word
we
that
got
was,
to
get to,
see you do today, Oosh.
yep.
yes. So we get to take that with us, those memories. We have those.
Mm-hmm.
And we have that cast recording, which is fucking dope.
It's
Fierce.
so good.
Like, so it'll live on in another lifetime, but For now.
Living
We
on
could.
right here.
That's right.
Pipi time.
Time.
That's what I'm living on my phone as I listen to Speed every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it right after this.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming on. We really appreciate it. This was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for having me. It's good to
Enjoyed it.
see you.
Always good to see you. I'll come see you in person soon.
Okay.
Good. Mwah.
Bye,
Bye.
friends.
Bye.